The Martian by Andy Weir. I enjoyed this book a lot. There was 369 pages and 26 chapters. It's even better than the movie. It's like way better than the movie. I know everybody says that about books, but even if you watch the movie, this has more twists, more turns, more action, more excitement. So please, if you watch the movie, read the book. It's awesome. So there is a lot in here. It goes by quickly. It is in the style of journal entries. So each day, instead of the video log that you see on the show, you get diary entries from, Mark. And it really makes you want to root for him. You're kind of, I don't want to say inside his head, but he's kind of leaving entries, and it's like as it goes along, you really want to root for him. He's stranded. He has a lot of first person marooned on a planet, all that stuff. And it is a work of fiction, but it's really realistic fiction. It makes it feel like it could happen. The way that Andy Weir writes it sounds like it already has happened. He does a great job of making it seem so realistic. He talks about the way he talks about NASA, the way he talks about the missions. There's already been previous missions to Mars in this work of fiction, so just really neat, really interesting. And it just went by so quickly. Even the chemistry, which I don't enjoy, I struggled with chemistry class. It didn't ever feel like I was trudging through it. There was no point where I felt like, oh, I just got to read these 3 pages and keep going. It did not feel like that at all. I kept reading and I just kept enjoying it bit by bit. All the entries are a lot of fun. Mark tries to be witty and funny, and there's some that hit the mark and some that don't. Yeah, you see what I did there? So, let's see. Yeah, I found myself rooting for him, even like within the first few chapters. So let's see. There is a quote that I enjoyed that I was probably just really tired, but it made me laugh, and I want to share it with you. So here he is. Even more precious is my manure. It's critical to the potato farm, and I'm the only source on Mars. And if you think things are bad after opening the piss box, imagine the smell after I drop anchor. So I don't know why. I must have been really tired, but I laughed really hard at that. It just seems like something that's so simple, right? We have indoor plumbing. Our waste is, just disappears. We don't have to worry about it. And it just seems like something so simple, and the way he phrased it, drop anchor, is great. So lots of things that, it makes you rethink and take for granted all the things that we have in civilization. It's like camping, but you can't go home, right? You're stuck in a tent or a small space for months, years. I liked how it was broken down. The diary entries are super short. So like, even though a chapter hasn't gone by, it makes it really easy to put this book down and go do something else. That to me is huge. So if I got to the end of a diary entry and I needed to do something, I could. So that was really great. This is my second read through, and even though I knew what the twists and turns and surprises were going to be, it still was an enjoyable read because of all the interesting interactions and all the fun that Mark makes light of his situation. It's not fun being stranded, but he made the best of it. And also, there was other characters, right? Like, he's alone on the planet, but it shows the perspectives of the other crew members and the people back at NASA. So it wasn't like all Mark all the time. It was enough to break it up, and then it was, mix it up and make you think about different perspectives. So The Martian, super awesome. Read this book, better than the movie. And buy your books used if you can.